To this story now, the SAPS are in Ekurhuleni this morning for Operation O Kae Molao. The area has seen several protests in the past few months. What are the police's plans, though, for this part of Gauteng? Reporter Manqoba Mchunu is there for us with the very latest. Good morning yet again, Manqoba. When we spoke earlier, we were taken through the disturbing stats, particularly in Tsakane. But have police managed to apprehend a few lawbreakers so far?
Well, certainly, Mfundo, I do recall that this particular operation started as early as 6 o'clock this morning. As you can see, they're still on the ground now, just walking around some of the areas here where they are enforcing law and, of course, checking on bylaws here in this particular area. But we do know that as far as arrests are concerned, there have been over 900 people that have been arrested. These are all wanted suspects that were wanted for different crimes here in this particular area. We're told that these were some of the suspects who were arrested overnight by some of the detectives, but also we are told that the crimes that they were arrested for include, amongst others, murder, rape, carjackings and robberies, which are some of the issues that we know are problematic here in Tsakane. They are part of the issues that have put the police station here among the top 30 in the country. But also, in terms of the operation that began this morning, we understand that there have been 13 traffic fines to the value of 4,600 rand that have been issued. There have also been 7 illegal immigrants that have been arrested, and there are also about 3 stolen vehicles that have been recovered by the police. But also understand that there are also illegal immigrants, about 7 of them that have been arrested. What you're seeing now, of course, is that operation continuing, and at this particular point, the police have apprehended a young man who is found to have been using narcotics here at this particular area. So they are currently questioning him and just trying to find more information about some of the items that he's carrying. I can see some of those items. They include, of course, drugs. If I can see properly here, Mfundo, what's in that plastic are some of the things that are believed to be used when taking drugs. So he's being questioned, is currently being held by the police. But we do understand, Mfundo, that they were going to be continuing, of course, to other hotspots here in this particular area. They're going to be doing stop and searches, as well as going into some of the properties where they'll be looking for counterfeit goods. And just the police saying that, as we head into the festive season, this is going to intensify. Operations like this one are going to intensify to ensure that residents are safe and to ensure that those that are here in the province do abide to the law. Well, it does appear that there are also stolen items that have been found from this young gentleman. But of course, we're just going to get a sense from the police after they've engaged this young man, how that particular operation is going or how this is unfolding. But he is being questioned right now by the Community Policing Forum, who have also joined the police in this particular operation. I just want to put the mic and just listen to what is being said here.
We are not stupid. We are not stupid.
Okay.
Well, as you can hear, that young man still being questioned by the CPF members as well as police, and this is because of the laptop that has been found to have been carrying, and there are suspicions that that laptop has been stolen. So they're just trying to get information just to ascertain whether or not this has been stolen. And right now we're seeing also the brother also being questioned by the police as far as that is concerned. And I'm just going to try and get the chair of the CPF just to give us a sense of how the crime, how rampant is the crime here in this community. I know that you're still busy dealing with this scene, but just put us a picture of the crime in this area, your concerns as CPF, what are you seeing on the ground in terms of crime?
So currently, as we are here in this place, you can see it's an informal area where they are selling potatoes and stuff like that, but we have a drug issue here. As you can see now, we've just confiscated one guy who can't tell us where did he get this laptop and stuff like that, because we went here, there were a lot of boys off Nyaope, so it means there's a drug lord here. So we're trying to find out who's that particular drug lord, because as you can see currently, this drama that we're seeing currently, those are some of the things that we're facing with. So I want to urge the community that they must come forward and work with us in combating this. You can see that communities here is watching us, but we want them to make sure that tomorrow they must take charge of their particular area, because it cannot be us almost every day here, but they must come here and become foot soldiers and assist the police, because that's the relation we must create with our community.
Okay. Let's just talk about the other crimes. I know that there are serious crimes here in this community. What are some of those crimes that are giving you sleepless nights as the CPF?
Correct. One of those crimes, it's rape, GPV, car hijacking, contact crimes, assault, GPH, and common assaults, because those are the things that we're facing with it. Because every time, once we face those things, what we do, we make sure that we hold awareness campaigns, like currently, like this campaign currently that we're having, which is Kae Molao, because we're involved, and we also have our local campaigns and local patrolling that we do as a station almost on a daily basis, because for some much it's not on a daily basis per se, but also almost every week, Friday, Thursday, and the weekend. Yes.
And how is police reaction here? Because on many communities that we go to, one of the complaints is that the police do not work with the CPFs. Some of the police, take time to respond to some of these issues. Many people saying that police are more reactive than proactive in dealing with crime. What are you seeing here on the ground?
Yes, sometimes we do face such challenges, but not all of the police are like that. Some they are very much proactive, some they are very much positive because they do assist. But we'll also have other police officers who are not much assisting, But if we face those particular challenges in terms of finding police who are doing that, we make sure that we report them to their superiors, the station command and others. But I can tell you, most of the time we receive positive response. Obviously, it becomes one or two incidents that we are faced with.
And in terms of how people view police here, do people have trust in the police, and can that be improved?
Yes, currently, as we're here, some community members, they were saying they were very much happy to see police here, and they said that they want to see this police visibility being more active than not only to come only when we're having these particular operations, but also we must make sure that these operations they become more effective and they come to the community.
Okay. And into the festive season, of course, many people are saying that they don't want to see this end here. They want to see police here on the ground. Is that what you also want to see?
That's what we want to see, because also there is a plan. Our station commander and also the provincial commissioner, they said there's a plan for festive season, including ourselves with our local patrollers. We're going to do that. All these mall, because what our plan was that all shopping centers were going to be visible. We're going to have foot patrols. There's a program that we call Siyabangena, and we have all local patrollers that were going to work with police. But for now, obviously, we don't have that much manpower. But they've promised us that they're going to get new constables that are coming from the college. They're going to come and assist in terms of the festive season.
Okay, thank you very much, Mngqidi Sosomyo, who is the chair of the CPF here in Tsakani. Of course, as you just saw, Mfundo, one suspect arrested. This is the very same young man that we saw. They're being questioned by members of the CPF as well as police for being allegedly in possession of stolen items and drug use. And of course, they were questioning him whether or not he was peddling drugs in this particular area. So this particular operation continues. Of course, they're going to be also targeting some of the hotspots here in this particular area. But the police saying that they're not going to leave no stone unturned in this operation.